I need to know.
So for our first example for today, we're going to be jumping into the world of...
Y'all know what time it is. Time to react. Characters that were way too greedy. Part 1. I hope there's 100 parts. What's good, y'all? I'm back. Listen, I'm back to reacting. I reacted to that J. Cole album. That shit was long as hell. It took 3 days to record, but I'm still happy about the video regardless. Like, comment, subscribe if you really fuck with me. If you hate me, it is what it is. Let's go. Whoa, hey.
It's a thing that can consume people and turn them into a completely different person.
Not really.
It could turn them fat, it could turn them evil, or it could even kill you. Ooh. So that's why I was sent here from the heavens to inform you niggas on what greed looks like so you cannot make these same mistakes.
I promise you, greed's not that
if
crazy.
You're new here, I'll be using characters from different forms of media like movies, TV shows, and video games to further show you what greed really looks like. So y'all know the drill. Sit back, relax, light up the old crack pipe, and get ready for a show. Narrated by yours truly. So let's get it.
Talk to me. I need to know.
So for our first example for today, we're going to be jumping into the world of Coco. And the character we're...
I already know what he's talking about. I already know what he's gonna say. I haven't seen a second of this movie, and I already know what he's gonna say.
What we're going to be looking at is Ernesto de la Cruz. And this nigga is the definition of making it big and switching up on the homies.
How could you not? You make it big, switch up on your day ones immediately. You shouldn't have a bad feeling in your heart for a second about switching up on your day ones. Not even a little bit. You shouldn't feel bad at all.
So let's get into it. So we first start off the movie and Miguel, the main character, looks up to Ernesto like crazy. He's the whole reason he enjoys music as much as he does. And also at this point in time in
Alright, so me and J. Cole.
The movie, we only know 3 things about Ernesto. 1, Ernesto is dead. 2, he is Miguel's great-great-grandfather. And 3, he was one of the most famous singers ever. So at the moment, he doesn't seem like a bad guy right now. But then Miguel ends up in the land of the dead.
I have seen.
And this is where we see a bunch of dead niggas. Mexican Michael Jackson was there, but most importantly, we meet 2 people. Miguel's great-great-grandfather Ernesto and a man named Hector. Because in order for Miguel to get back to the land of the living, he has to get a blessing from a family member. And when Ernesto meets Miguel, he doesn't even know he has a great-great-grandson.
I have a great-great-grandson?
I need your blessing.
Which is kind of weird, since most people would know if they have family.
Yeah, the niggas would know if they have a child. Most people would know they have a child.
But he quickly picks up Miguel and starts showing him off to everybody because he's excited that he has a great-great-grandson. But as soon as Ernesto is about to give Miguel his blessing, Hector shows up. And the reason Hector is so important is it turns out Hector used to be a great musician too, and he was Ernesto's best friend. They were actually in a group together that performed songs all around Mexico. But it turns out that while they were touring, Hector wanted to go see his family and wanted to leave the music shit behind. And this greedy ass nigga Ernesto killed him by poisoning his drink.
But wait, there's more.
And then took Hector's book of songs and started performing them like he wrote them.
I'm not gonna lie, Hector, you kind of pussy. Because me personally, I'm raising hell. When I make it to the land, when he came down there, bro, he's never living a good day in his life. Bro, I would, my entire living being in this place would be simply to make his life hell on earth. I'm serious.
I said it! No, I knew it was something! I knew it!
And because Miguel now knows this, it gets him and Hector captured. So yeah, turns out all the songs Ernesto has been performing are not even his. And Miguel's real great-great-grandpa was Hector.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part.
This amount of greed is crazy. You know how greedy you gotta be to kill your day one homie just cause you ain't got no bars? And he didn't even change any of the words or anything.
I mean, my whole fucking flow! Word for word, bar for bar!
And you would think that after he died, he would be less greedy, right?
No, it's even worse.
Even in death, he just as greedy. Cause just as Miguel is about to get the blessing to go home, Ernesto snatched him up so he couldn't tell the world about what his slimy ass did to Hector. And
my thing is, does he think that the world's gonna believe a 10-year-old? A 10-year-old. Does he think the world's gonna believe a 10-year-old? The fact that he's slowly turning into a skeleton is throwing on you.
And he literally throws Miguel to his death just to keep his status as a great musician while he's dead. But the karma came instantly, cause turns out they caught his greedy ass in 4K in front of everybody.
And they're dead. How did they get you in 4K?
That ain't me.
That ain't me.
So when he came out to perform, all his fans were pissed. And then turns out Miguel got saved by a spirit animal.
Of course he did.
And that same spirit animal ends up throwing Ernesto into a giant tower.
Saved by the bell.
And that was the last we seen of Ernesto de la Cruz. The greed was his downfall. I would say I feel bad for him, but he definitely got what he deserved. But now we're getting into one of the greediest characters of all time.
From a movie? Is it Dobby?
Hello.
This cheap crustacean. I hate this cheap crab. I hate this nigga. He sold SpongeBob for 62 cents.
I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
Money.
Now I probably don't have to tell you how greedy and money hungry this crustacean is. I mean, this nigga will literally break your hands if you try to touch his thermostat. But there's a few times where Mr. Krabs went
63 in the restaurant is fucking crazy.
Way too far with his greed, to the point where I have to talk about it. Because Mr. Krabs is so greedy, he doesn't even care about what happens to anyone else as long as he gets his money. So let me start with the first of his many greedy actions.
Greedy ass crab. Oh god. It's gotta be SpongeBob.
There was an episode where Mr. Krabs was handing out envelopes for payday.
Oh.
But turns out he was actually giving bills to SpongeBob and Squidward.
Imagine breathing $1.
Leave the football before the football leaves you. The football's left them.
I have to give you $1 for breathing in your restaurant, but not for working. I'd spaz. I don't even know. SpongeBob is a Nepo baby, by the way. It's obvious. Squidward,
Ain't no way. Boy, I wanna beat this motherfucking ass, boy.
You can't do that.
No.
So let's look at the bill. $1 to breathe, $5 for talking, $10 for standing, $2 for existing, $2 for lollygagging, and $1 for chewing.
That's 6 bills.
Now obviously this is crazy as hell, but notice how the two things that are the most expensive on the list are what they have to do for work.
All the time.
Squidward literally has to talk to customers to take their order, and he does this while standing behind the register. I can't
So my thing is, question, what do y'all think the rate is? Is it like, it's not every word, because he doesn't say only 500 words in a paycheck. There's no way. And he has to talk to a SpongeBob on top of that. And SpongeBob be yapping. I would say it's a cent every conversation. Cause I could get behind him having 500 conversations in a payday. Bro, that's the biggest restaurant. Besides the really, really expensive one that they go to every like 2 seasons. Yeah, I'd say it's probably about a cent every convo. Because that would eventually add up to 500 convos in 5. Yeah, damn, a cent a convo? What's standing? A cent an hour? Yo, bro, a cent an hour for literally doing something that I have to do for my job is crazy.
Imagine thinking I'm about to get paid and I open my check and it's a bill from my boss of all people. Nah, we running the fade immediately.
That's just taxes, by the way.
We having a crab boil afterwards. But trust me, this is light compared to what we got next.
Oh, God. Oh, the beat kind of dumb, though.
So in this episode, SpongeBob ends up finding an old Krabby Patty under the stove. And as you can see, this Krabby Patty looks awful.
What the fuck?
And like a responsible chef, he takes it to the trash. And when he tries to throw it away, Mr. Krabs has a whole alarm system and a machine that stops him from throwing it away.
Because it's wasteful. Fished it right back up.
Is this nigga serious?
I'm not
And
taking
Mr.
him serious.
Krabs did all this to save 5 cents, bruh.
He did this to save a nickel. Y'all don't even know who's on the nickel. That's what's crazy. Y'all don't even know who's on the nickel. That's how much you don't see nickels.
And he's serious about saving it too, because the next day he makes SpongeBob serve it to a customer. And the person he sold it to ended up doing literal somersaults after smelling it. And to be honest, that's the perfect reaction in my opinion. That patty was on the floor and in the garbage.
You talking about that? I'm talking about the fact that how long has that been under there? And this looks like real meat, because you know the fact that it turned black. How long could that have possibly been under there for it to do that?
No, that thing smelled terrible. And because of this, the restaurant starts to lose customers and money. And listen to what Mr. Krabs thinks the problem is.
We haven't had a customer in weeks. I wonder if it's the new placemats.
No, nigga, it's that dirty ass, stinky ass, nasty ass burger you're trying to sell. And the burger is just getting nastier by the episode. It's in this whole cage now, and I'm pretty sure this is where the Venom symbiote came from. But Mr. Krabs' greedy ass still doesn't want to be wrong. So he ends up eating the patty. And not even a minute after he ate it, he goes straight to the hospital.
Straight in the comatose.
Is this nigga serious?
And during his visit, the Flying Dutchman makes a deal with him. If he loses his cheap ways, he can go. And Mr. Krabs agrees. And he's actually being really nice now and not so money hungry. But then he gets the hospital bill and all of that changes. This nigga got billed $10,000.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even crazy. It's not even crazy. $10,000 is crazy. $10,000 is crazy. But they did have to probably bring him back to life. So it's kind of like, what, you thought the shit was free? What, you thought it was gonna be like, oh yeah, $15? Hell no, boy. Drop that.
I'm telling y'all, that patty wasn't normal. But once he saw the bill, he went right back to his old ways.
Ew, bro.
He started taking everything away from the customers, and look what he did to this guy.
Oh yeah, made you rewatch the show you're watching.
He made him forget everything he just watched on TV.
What power is that? What power? That's Charlie Xavier shit.
I don't even know how the hell Mr. Krabs did that. But don't worry, we still not finished. Then this fish finds a penny on the ground, and Mr. Krabs is about to demolish this nigga's whole hand just for the penny.
Your luck just ran out.
Look at that.
Hey man, ease back. You're crushing my arm.
Unhand that penny or the arm comes off. Unhand that penny or the arm
comes off.
So because of this, the Flying Dutchman pulls up to take his soul, and SpongeBob steps in and bets his own soul. So then the Flying Dutchman makes Mr. Krabs an offer: SpongeBob's soul or some loose change that he had in his pocket. And Mr. Krabs said,
Tell him to bring
me my money, yeah.
Yeah, he sold SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents.
Y'all gonna quit playing with me like I don't have good memory, bro. This shit still piss me off to this day. 62 cents, bro. Not even $1, bro. You're not even that's not even a fraction that's feasible for that bill that you gotta pay back.
Really, nigga?
We gotta put him in the Hall of Fame for worst bosses ever. This man's greed is off the charts. And there's so many more times where he has been greedy and money.
Mind you, 62 cents for 10,000 is like 62 over a million. I'm so serious about it.
Hungry, but the worst part about all of his actions is he never learns his lesson. He just keeps being greedy for the rest of his life. But now it's time for a level of greed that you probably didn't think was gonna be in here. And it's a short one, but it's one I gotta get off of my chest. Because I've been holding this in since a teenager. And for this one, we'll be jumping into the world of Call of Duty Zombies.
So just friends in general?
And I'm sure some of y'all are familiar with Call of Duty Zombies. It's basically a survival shooter where up to 4 players can work together online and fight waves of zombies. And we all know the characters. You got Richtofen, Samantha,
I don't
Weaver.
know who these people are.
But you want to know the greediest character within this universe? Your own damn teammate.
Yeah, I was gonna say it gotta be the teammate, bro. Bro, the amount of times that I've smooth got my shit, that gun box snatched from me. Oh my god, bro. I finally get to spin. He got a ray gun. I spin. I get a gladiator. for the 8th time.
And I don't know if it's just me, but every time I play zombies, I always get a group of people who never want to buy the doors. And if you guys don't know, buying doors is how you progress in this mode. It also lets you reach better guns, power-ups, and safer spots. And it's wild, because are you guys not trying to get better stuff too? Are we not all working here to survive? It's zombies that are literally trying to eat us coming from all sides of the map. And my teammate over there doing a damn money spread by the door that we need to get open. And maybe I take the game too serious, but this is a level of greed that I really can't stand. These niggas will let it get to round 586 in the damn spawn room before they even consider buying a door. And they still not gonna do it.
Mind you, they all have 100,000 points and they're like, oh yeah, the door's 1,000. They're like, who's gonna buy the box though? Oh.
And then these same players end up getting down and start begging for you to revive them. Man, hell no.
Come on, wait till the no. Come on.
You're not getting help.
So it usually ends up with me or maybe one other person buying all the doors, and then the greedy niggas who have been saving up their money not buying anything get to get all the cool stuff and the upgrades, and I'm just sitting there broke as hell looking stupid.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that, cash. Nobody else. You.
So if any of you watching this did this, I want you to
mind you, you know what's funny about that scene? He was being dead serious. That was improv. All improv. It was just improv. All improv. The reason why I'm doing that is because if you've seen the video, he literally just says improv like 25 times, bro. Oh my god, bro, he says it so many times.
Take a toothpick, put it under your toenail, and kick the wall as hard as you can. So then, maybe you can experience a fraction of the pain that your greed and selfishness caused me and countless other players. But that's enough of that. Time for the last one.
So Dobby wasn't eventually in there. Ew, bro, back
now
up,
this
gang.
one is probably the most tragic. And this little ugly dude right here is Gollum.
Okay. Why did I call him Dobby? I called him Dobby 5 times, bro. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all didn't say nothing. And I just remember Dobby actually the GOAT. Completely forgot about that.
What's that?
But he didn't always look this chopped. He used to look like this.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, he's still ugly, but he definitely better than what I just showed you. And the reason he looked like this is because of greed. So let's get into it. So before his name was Gollum, his name was Smeagol. And Smeagol was already a pretty greedy and mean
That's a terrible name.
guy before any of this happened. So Smeagol and his cousin were celebrating his birthday by fishing. But during that, the fish ended up pulling his cousin overboard. But when his cousin was in the water, he found a ring. And when Smeagol saw the ring, it was love at first sight.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. That change is hard, bro. I ain't gonna care.
He knew he wanted it and wasn't gonna be stopped. So he ends up literally killing his cousin over the ring. So we already onto some greedy shit, and we just started.
Look at a nigga shit and just want it.
He just want it.
So he ends up getting banished by his people, and he has to live in a cave. And while he's living in this cave, his body slowly transforms into Gollum. And when I say transform, I don't mean he got taller or he got a haircut.
Shorter.
This nigga Smeagol ended up losing his hair.
Bro.
His eyes became huge. His teeth fell out. And his skin turned gray. And you would think that all this change would make him not want the ring, right?
Oh my god, no.
He still keeps it on him and cherishes it. This couldn't have been me. I don't
That's supposed to be a ring. That shit look like a damn bracelet, goddamn.
care how greedy I am or what type of powers that ring had. As soon as I see I'm looking like this,
bro.
I'm leaving that ring.
Hold on though. Did y'all see the bicep? Did y'all see the tricep though? Hold on.
Couldn't have been me. I don't care how greedy I am or what type of powers that ring had.
Hold on, y'all see the tricep? Hold on. How do I hold on, nigga. Hold on. Gollum, hold on. I see the tricep, my nigga. I see it. He been working out. I see it. Even if he in here looking like oh my god, he's chopped, bro. Get him off my screen. I mean, he working out though. If he can work out, nigga, you can. Hey, no. Seriously though. If that weak little motherfucker can work out, you can too. Get in that gym. Get you a meal prep. 3 meals a day. If you can't do 3, do 2 definite. I don't care what you gotta do. get in the gym. 20-minute workouts. Once you get smooth and into the rhythm, push 30, then 40. You shouldn't be in it for an hour though. Chill. That's too far. That's just me though, bro. Chill.
I'm looking like this, I'm leaving that ring immediately. And if you're wondering what he ate while he was in the cave, he ate fish.
Ooh.
But not any fish, raw fish. And now that I say this,
I don't want to see that.
That's another thing that would have made me put the ring down. If my body all of a sudden was able to digest and process raw fish, I would have to let the ring go. This story is also a really great metaphor for drugs as well. The ring is really like crack, and Smeagol is the crackhead.
Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me!
But this is also when Gollum's mind became split into basically two different halves. One side hated the ring and what it turned him into, but the other half was greedy and wanted the ring forever, even if it meant he had to look ugly as hell in the process.
But what does the ring do though? I mean, Lord of the Rings, yeah, but like, what does the ring do for him though? I need to know, bro, because there's no way you just got the ring, made you chopped, made you be able to eat raw fish, and you're like, nah, but it's fire though.
So fast forward a little bit, a man named Bilbo Baggins ended up finding the ring because Gollum had lost it. And once Gollum found out that Bilbo had the ring, he was pissed.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga looked like a damn Wendigo. Holy shit, bro.
He tried to chase him down, but Bilbo was gone. He basically snatched Gollum's chain and was never found. So Gollum eventually left the mountains and went to locate Bilbo and the ring, but he was never able to. Instead, he got captured multiple times, but he managed to escape every time. But there was one time that he ended up running into the Fellowship of the Ring, which, if you don't know, is a group that sole purpose was to escort the ring to a place called Mordor so that it could be destroyed. And so Gollum hears this and he's like,
Finally!
So he ends up
I'm so confused with the Lord of the Rings lore, because why does it need to be destroyed? Well, never mind.
Following them without them knowing. But then once the group is split up, Gollum sneak attacks Frodo, who currently has the ring. But this doesn't end up good for Gollum, because they end up putting this nigga on a leash.
That's crazy. That's
and making him help them on the journey to Mordor.
Many unbearable moments later.
So they finally make it to Mordor, and this is where Gollum's greed takes over. He ends up betraying them and leading them to a giant spider cave for them to be eaten. But Frodo and Sam manage to escape the lair and make it to the spot where they're going to destroy the ring at.
Escape?
After all that,
Gollum's greedy ass is still following them. So now it's time to destroy the ring, but Frodo can't destroy it. So he ends up claiming it for himself and puts it on his own finger. And because of this, he went invisible. But then Gollum attacked them.
That nigga's a demon, bro. What is it like? Okay, so it makes niggas invisible. What else?
He knocked out Sam with a rock. Damn. Then Gollum's crackhead ass tracked Frodo's footprints until he could jump on his shoulders, and then he ends up biting off Frodo's finger with the ring still on it. So now Gollum has the ring, but sadly for him, he loses his balance and falls into the lava, destroying himself and the ring. I'm telling y'all, Gollum is a certified greedy crackhead.
Yes.
You know how dedicated you gotta be to travel?
Nah. Fuck the traveling. The fact that he knew he was like lost his balance, and instead of trying to save himself, he said, "Oh well, I still got the ring, no chat." What? What does that mean?
Across the world for years just for a damn ring. And while he was already a greedy person before the ring definitely made his greed increase like crazy, which sadly ended up turning him ugly as hell and ended up killing him
tenfold.
But yeah, that concludes today's Yap session.
You know,
Thanks for watching. I hope y'all really enjoyed this one.
No, I really fuck with this video. Hold on. Let me like it. Let me comment. I did not spell it right. My phone. Let's just go read the comments. Ooh, let's go read the comments. Oh, what? Do crack instead. Trust me. Okay. Mr. Krabs is so greedy that he enjoys looking at the money. He doesn't even spend it. Yeah, Mr. Krabs not even no, he does spend. He doesn't even spend it on himself. He spends it on his daughter. That we don't know where he got from. We're just gonna let it go though. His daughter's pearl is the only thing to control his greed. By consistently asking for money, he sometimes ends up doing that. I'm not gonna lie, Pearl low-key to go. I just know Mr. Krabs does tax evasion. I just can't prove it. Ernesto literally killed his best friend and stole his songs to make a legacy of fraud. He's not just greedy, he's psychopathic. Well, I mean, yeah, greed can make people be everything. I feel like that's not crazy. Nah, I fuck with this video though. But hey, man. Ooh, almost messed up. Yeah, that's another video down pack. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with this. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I was hitting my stomach. But I really fuck with this video. I hope he does a lot more of these. This is only part 1, and this was October 17th. I would go to the page to look for it, but that's a lot of work. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna look. I hope he just posts another one that says like part 5, and I'm like, all right, well, click on that one, then I go down and try to find the rest. You know how that go. YouTube suggestions sometimes is good if you click on a video already. But hey man, I'm gonna see y'all on my page. Really close to the end of class of 09, and then after that, my girlfriend unfortunately wants me to play games that I've literally watched playthroughs for, but I guess I'll play them. Poppy Playtime, all 4 of them before the 5th one comes out. That's gonna be a long drag, bro. Cause like I know the games. Now, do I remember them? Not really, but everything that's like a big whoa moment is not gonna be the whoa moment. I mean, I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of knew that. But I mean, I guess it'll be fun for y'all to watch me get chased and almost die and get jump scared. I guess. I hate all of you, by the way, if you like that. But yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
She 19 with a green bean, you should have been like I went too high. Introduce her to the dream team, then we go, but we don't blow right. I did not hear what you did, I did not hear what you say, that's 7 years old. She 19 with a green bean, should have been like I went too high. Introduce her to the dream team, then we go, but we don't blow right. I did not hear what you did, I did not hear what you say, that's 7 years old.